Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 19. I tell you, the way things have been going lately, I almost don't want to get out of bed because it seems like when I get out of bed, I lose money. But we're going to try again today here, and we're going to turn things around. One way or another, things are going to turn around. Everything's going to be fine. Last night when I got home, I knew that this morning the trash would be picked up. And of course, the kids are supposed to take it out, and they never do. And then they wait till almost midnight, and then they want to get outside and take care of it. So I got out of my car, I put my laptop on my hood, and I took the trash out and went in the house. Came out this morning, my laptop was still sitting on my hood, and the temperature outside is 28 degrees right now. And it had just a little bit of moisture on it, and I'm like, oh man, this is not going to be good. So I get in the car, I open up the laptop, and it's just fine. And in fact, the battery wasn't even drained, which is pretty surprising with it sitting out in the cold all night. But I lucked out on that one. Last night made a little bit more money doing some of the other miscellaneous things I'm doing right now, and then this morning made another 100. So at least that stuff's going. I think this month I'm ahead like 8,000 on slots, like 4,000 on miscellaneous stuff like that, and then another 3,500 on credit cards, and then I'm down like 5,900 on blackjack. So we're gonna turn that blackjack around tomorrow. I think I'm gonna travel tomorrow. Just because I need to get out there and make some money on blackjack. So we're going to travel tomorrow, and we're going to find some good variants somewhere. So I'm going to take my time tomorrow too and really dig in. I wonder what my schedule looks like actually for today and tomorrow. Let's see, for calendar for today is pretty light. I have a training I'm doing of a new guy this morning at 9 o'clock, which I scheduled, and then I have a meeting with my manager this afternoon. Tomorrow is like totally clean, no meetings. Thursday, I have one meeting in the afternoon, and Friday I have two meetings in the morning, including some crazy Europeans. So, I mean that in a very nice way. These Europeans are actually crazy. For our European people, which are all very nice people, but their values are very different than our values here as far as the workplace and how things work in the workplace. For one thing, if you're issued a laptop by your company, it's pretty much your laptop, and you can use it for personal reasons on top of your work reasons. So you can do your taxes on it, you can have your home photos on it, all that stuff, as long as you're not looking at things that are not allowed on that laptop. So, but then they demand so much. If you want to talk to one of them, you can't just talk to them. You can't just ask them a question. If you do, they get all offended that you ask them a question like, yeah, I noticed that your laptop logged in from Frankfurt and then from New Delhi within 10 minutes. You didn't travel anywhere, did you? And then they'll go to their manager and say, Joe called me and asked me if I did this. And their manager will say, you go through me, you don't go through them. And it's like, what is going on? They have these work councils there, and anything you want to do has to be approved by them. That is where this country was heading until some things started to change. There's so much. If you have a what do you call those, like a dog or whatever that helps you, helper dog thing, you have to call them by their name, and you have to treat them like they're a person. There's so many rules, and it gets so ridiculous. By the time you do everything to make everybody the same, nobody is happy, and that's the truth. Anyway, I don't know. I went off on a tangent there, as I always do with my ADD. I'm sure I'm on some kind of spectrum somewhere, but anyway, looking out this morning, I'm driving by a body of water right now, and it's completely frozen with a layer of snow on it. It's 28 degrees outside. We have clear skies. It's a beautiful day. The sun's just coming up. We're going to head to the office. We got free bagels this morning, so we'll try to get a jalapeno bagel this morning, head over to our desk and veg out for a while. Today my goal is to get my work stuff done first. That should take about 45 minutes or so, and then work on our trip. My kids were saying that they wanted some input into where we go on the trip, so I told them to come up with a list of things they wanted to do. And in true teenager style and preteen style, none of them gave me anything, but all of them say that they don't want to do certain things because they're boring. But in the end, Dad is always right, because I do something that's exercise related, like playground or walking in the park or something like that, learning related, like a museum or something like that, and something that's fun, and then we go to somewhere nice to eat. And what a great dad I am. I wish I had a dad who did that with me. Now, my dad is the best dad, but I'm a great dad. So anyway, moving on here, we are heading out to the office, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. It's just after 11 o'clock, and finished up 2 meetings already this morning, and finished up all my work. Everything's all set. I'm ready to go. Got a full tank of gas, and I'm excited about today. Like I said earlier, I made some money already this morning, which is nice. And I'm expecting, finally, this deposit to get in my bank account. All my little deposits are in there every day. I'm getting 2, 3, 4 deposits a day. But this big one is always taking forever. So hopefully that will be in there today. I'm just going to go over something else with you, and I forgot what that was right now. Anyway, heading off to the casino, try to make a little bit of money. Temperature's nice, 37 degrees, and I'll be back to update you here shortly. Alright guys, I am back. So I did go in that casino. I was in that casino an hour and 35 minutes. An hour and 35 minutes. The first hour and 30 minutes, I didn't spin one slot once. Nothing. I found nothing at all. In fact, I ran into 2 other APs, and I watched one of them play a machine for a while. I don't even know how he did. We were just talking for a while, and talked to the other guy too, and there was just nothing there. And then finally on the way out, I found one play when someone finally got up from a machine, and I played that one through. And of course, I'm going to forget the number. I ended the session ahead 179. So 179. And then I went out to the car, and before I left, I was just checking some stuff online. Some of the crypto markets had fallen, and now they just came back up again. So I was just checking my positions and stuff on that. But also, I saw that yesterday was one of the biggest losing days for NVIDIA. And NVIDIA is going to be a leader long-term in the AI market. So knowing that AI is going to be good, and I saw a big drop in NVIDIA, I bought an option this morning, just one, for $6, and I set it to sell at $9.95. And by the time I drove to the casino and played and came back out, the sale had happened, and the price is just under where I sold it for. So I actually did pretty well on that. And interestingly, the fees for those are so small. I paid 69 cents total for commissions and fees, so that was all good. So I made about $400 on that. I don't count that as an advantage play. I do with the crypto, because those are a little bit different. Although, maybe I don't, because I've never added it to my spreadsheets, but it's interesting anyway. So made 400 there, made 100 earlier today, made 179 here. So the day is getting a little bit better. It's not exactly the most exciting day, but I know that if I sat at this casino all day, there would be opportunities. It's just such an extremely boring proposition for me. And what would you do with yourself the whole time? You're just going to sit there and stare at people? I mean, go eat and come back 20 times? I don't know what people do, but anyway, right now, I've been on a little kick here with Chipotle. I've been using my free food. I had like 25,000 points, and a free entree is like 1,600, so I just used another one, and I'm going to go pick it up here in a minute. And that's about it. That's what's going on right now. Gonna head back to the office. I'll have about half an hour before my meeting with my manager, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Hopefully, from there we are going to go play some more. I'm noticing gas prices are down about 35 cents in my area in the last week or so, so that's a positive. Let's keep it going down. That's what's going on right now. 37 degrees and sunny outside, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I'm back. Some stuff going on here. So I left the office at about 3 o'clock and heading off to the casino, and I'm on my way now. Got off, was going to get off on the exit, and the exit was closed, but the exit going the other direction was open. So they've been doing a lot of construction in the area lately, so I thought I'll go ahead and take that exit, and then I could always do a U-turn and get to the casino. Well, no, I can't do that either. The road is closed in that direction. They have cones, and then they have it completely closed. And then I saw a giant wrecker. I don't know exactly what kind of accident there must be over there, but one of the ones they use for semi-trucks. And they were doing a U-turn, and they were letting them in. So some kind of very large accident over there. At this point, I'm only like 2 miles away from the casino, but having to go the other direction, it's going to be about 20 minutes. It's going to be only about 5 miles this way, but it's going to be about 20 minutes because of all the traffic. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to be patient here. I would have liked to go to the bank today, but I doubt I'll make it in time. I'll check the hours, and then yeah, I'd like to get to the bank, deposit the stupid check, get that over with, and then I think I'm going to travel tomorrow, because tomorrow I have no meetings at all, so that would be a really good day for me to go somewhere. And my plan tomorrow is going to be basically, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to hit one casino, which is going to be slots only, and then I'm going to go to the next casino, and I'm going to try to camp there a lot of the day, try to get 3 or 4 hours of blackjack in at that casino, and see what kind of money we can make there. So I want to try to travel a little bit less. And this one, the last time I was there, I had a huge spread, so if I don't get stopped right away, I think I'll be fine for a long time. I want to play a lower limit table and maybe spread like 25 to 1,000, or 25 to 2 by 300, 2 by 400. I'm not really sure yet, but try to do a bigger spread on a lower minimum table and see what kind of profit I can make. Right now, I have not even gone 1/10 of a mile while I was talking to you, so this could take a little while to get there. Yeah, and time is increasing right now. So this accident must have just happened recently, because the maps haven't really updated the amount of time it's going to take. So, well, I'm going to sit back and relax, watch a little YouTube, and then I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, just got here. It took forever to get here, but the roads are closed and there are very few cars here, so probably just the people who were here before the accident. So we're going to get in there, and hopefully they left some money in there for us, and hopefully come back and report some good news to you. So I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm going to see what happens here. I just left the casino, and the road closure is still there, and on Google Maps it shows that this road is closed, but the cops are blocking the road on the other side of the casino, not on this side. So I'm driving here, there's no one in front of me, there's no one behind me, there's no one on the other side of the road, and I don't see any closure in front of me. So I'm gonna keep going, and it still shows as closed on the map. I only have like another 3/4 of a mile before the highway. If I can make it that far, I'm good. Worst case, if it makes me turn at this next light, I'll lose some time, but it won't be as bad. It looks like it's open. Google Maps is taking people the other way, but it looks like it's open. It looks like only the other direction is closed at this point. So, well, I guess I'm happy. The accident must be further down than this. So now I'm just pulling up to this traffic light. These cops are looking at me like, how the heck did you get here? But what are they going to do? It's open in front of me. So I think that's all good. So I looked around and again found nothing. As I'm looking around, I checked the machine I played earlier, the one machine I played earlier, and I won some money earlier, and it was in position again at a $5 per spin level. And I played it through and ended up doing pretty well on it, actually. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze here. I won't sneeze in your ear. All right, I'm okay. I think the police are controlling the lights because the light is never turning green right now. Interesting. So I ended the session ahead $492. So that's all good. Very happy about that. And now the light turned green and I'm going, and I think I should be good. That's awesome. I'm glad I took the risk and went this way, because the other way is just bumper to bumper, and you got to go through multiple school zones. So yeah, I think I'm good. Plus $492 there. And I was talking to this other lady that totally didn't understand the way this machine worked, and she kept on telling me she'd been playing it for 5 hours. And I'm like, well, how do you do this? And she had no clue. She couldn't answer my questions. I'm like testing her to see if she understands it. She has no clue. So very interesting. It's so weird. You play a machine that you're looking for something to happen, and you don't know what you're looking for, and you've been playing it for like 5 hours. Whatever. So anyway, I'm looking good right now. I was worried about making it to the bank before they closed, but it looks like I'm going to be about 10 minutes early to the bank. So I'm happy about that. Gonna get the check deposited and get some bills paid tonight, and we'll be on our long trip tomorrow. So heading to the bank. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sometimes I just have a feeling that I shouldn't close out the episode. I got a feeling, and I did. I had a feeling today that something was going to happen. I went to the bank to deposit the check, and the guy in front of me in line was basically being robbed by somebody over the phone, and the bank was clueless about it. And I was explaining it to him, and he basically listened to them and not me, and he's going to get so robbed. It's going to be ridiculous. So I go to the bank. This guy's in front of me, and I hear him say, he's an older guy, obviously not very slick with finances and computers and things like that. And he says, I keep getting these text messages and phone calls from you guys from a number in Canada. And you're saying that I have these charges on my card, and you send me a code and you want the code. And I said, you don't want to give them the code because they will never send you the code unless you call them. And the bank's like, oh, no, everything's okay. You don't have to worry about it. There's nothing. It's just a scam call. You don't have to worry about it. He's like, well, they gave me specifics as to what was charged, and they had my phone number, my wife's phone number, the last four of my card number, And I'm like, that's not very good. If they're asking you for the code, they're calling you up and asking you for the code. Then they've got some information on your account, and they're basically trying to get the code to gain full access to it. And the bank just played it off like it was nothing. And as the guy sat there, I guess he must have given it to the people over the phone, and he had a list of charges on his credit card. And I said, you need to close your credit card and get a new number. And the people at the bank are like, yeah, this isn't anything that we can help you with as far as disputing it. You need to call the credit card department, not our department. I'm like, are you people insane? Pick up the phone yourself, call the credit card department for him, and say this guy's been hacked and they're taking all his money. So when I'm leaving the bank, I'm leaving at the same time as him. And I said, you need to change your card number. And that's not what they told me in there. I said, okay, this guy's going to lose everything he has because he got that 6 or 8 digit PIN on his phone, and he gave it to the people on the other side. And now they're blowing him up with charges on his card. And the bank is telling him, don't worry about it, we'll just dispute it, instead of shutting it down now. So I don't know what's going to happen to him, but I have a feeling he's going to have a very stressful next couple of days, even if he does get his money back. So anyway, right now I'm on the highway, and it's bumper to bumper. So the road that was closed going the one direction, that traffic is being redirected on the other direction, to the other direction on that highway. And when they turn around to try to come back, it's forcing them on this other highway, which is another way to get to where you want to go. But now you've got rush hour, and you've got tons of people coming from that direction, and it's backed up for a couple miles. So luckily, I'm not going that way. I'm going to go beyond all that, although my area is kind of clogged up too. So hopefully we get through here pretty soon. We're going to get home, and my family is going to, you're going to love it, Chipotle tonight. And they said, Dad, do you want us to get you anything? No, I think I'm okay. I don't think I want any Chipotle today, because I already had it for lunch, but they might still get it for me. I don't know. I might have it for lunch and dinner. But okay, everything's in order now. A lot of the money that I was waiting for still hasn't come in. I'm going to give it one more day before contacting them and finding out what's going on. Hopefully in the morning it'll be there, because I have more stuff to send out, and I don't like to have too much in the air. Some people that I know will have like 40 or 50 or 60,000 they're waiting for. I don't like that. I'm just going to take it one step at a time, so it limits my downside in case something bad were to happen. But right now I'm going to head home, relax a little bit, get this thing published tonight, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a long one, like I said. I may break it up into 2 or 3 sessions at the same casino, and I may come back and update you between sessions, let you know what's going on. But for now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.